recently there's a person going viral, Ms.Netta. She's feeding her man, Charles, these beautiful home cooked meals, and she sits it out in front of the camera and calls him in, and he sits down and eating the food. Charles, your food is ready. She is not traditionally attractive. You know, some people are saying she looked like Bill Cosby. They're questioning her gender identity.
It's a new day, brand new day. Make it better than yesterday. You can always find a way to start over again. When the sun rises, you can start over again. A new day, you can make it better than yesterday.
Oh, so I me and my homegirls have been talking, and we were discussing chivalry. Like, oh, there was people online talking about, you know, this generation is not romantic. There's no chivalry. So for me, chivalry is connected to masculinity. It is also connected to kindness. Like that all goes hand in hand. For a man to be chivalrous, it's like a uh, intertwining of kindness and masculinity for me. It's not just to serve me. For me, it's a man's way to show that he is kind. If we are on a date together and I wear something cute and like a beautiful or sexy dress because I care about creating a vibe on the date where I look attractive, you look attractive, we are attractive to each other. And I wear a dress that may be a little revealing or a little my shoulders may be out. And when we go into the restaurant, it's all warm and cozy and romantic. But when we come out, it's cold. And you offer me your blazer or your jacket or something. That's chivalrous. It is kind because you know I might be cold for you to do that. It is kind. If you drove me to our date and you open up the door, it is kind. It's showing you being a gentleman and you being a kind person. Just like when I get in the car, when you open up the door and I get in the car, I reach over to unlock your door. So you're not fumbling with your keys or however that work in my old school. Is that old school? Does that date me? But yeah, that is chivalry to me. That's just what it is. And that comes with being a good, kind, masculine man. And I'm not saying that it's a one-way street. I think that it's important for it to be reciprocal, of course. If I invite you to my house for a dinner, I'm gonna have everything I need. I'm gonna have because I'm planning to cook for you because I love to cook and I want you to eat well. And so I'm probably gonna have everything I need. But it is really, really kind for the person that I invite over to say, "Oh, would you like me to bring a bottle of wine to go with our dinner that you're cooking tonight?" Such a basic request. And I might already have the wine, but the fact that you asked mean that you care enough to want to create this vibe. That's what we're doing. We are creating a vibe that will make us getting to know each other or make us being in each other's company more loving and cozy and enjoyable. Like even when we talk about the Cheesecake Factory date shit, when we talk about that and we're thinking about how it's not necessarily now. I'm not speaking in absolute, and I'm speaking in general. And when I say in general, I don't mean all, but in general, because I know that there are some women who um are more materialistic, and they want you to spend this amount of money, and they want you to go to this particular um type of restaurant. Yes, I know that they exist, but they are outliers. um Most people want you to create a unique vibe for them, and it doesn't have to cost money. You are cultivating a space that is custom for both of you. I've had dates that don't cost money, and I've had dates that cost a lot of money. Both were great. But what made one date better than the other for me, whether money spent or no money spent, was this custom and a vibe and unique to both of our likes. Because one thing that I hated for a dude, the worst date for me is somebody asking me, do I want to go to a basketball game? I don't play basketball. I don't like sports. So why would you ask me to a basketball game? You like basketball. So the whole interest of this date is you. Yeah, you might want me to be with you while you're enjoying your favorite pastime, but I'm not going to enjoy that. So that's not a good date for me. What makes a great date is you customizing something that both of us enjoy. Both of us. Where do we have, and if we don't have anything in common, why are we going on a date? But that's what you're doing, and it could cost money. It could be free. Now free might take a little bit more creativity, but a paid one does too. Anyway, it's about you are being kind enough to um contribute to the vibe. These things are ways that you can show, small ways that you can show that you care. That's just what chivalry is to me. And if there is no kindness in the relationship, if there's no kindness in how we are dealing with each other, and there's no way you are showing me that you are a kind person, if you can't be kind to me, if you don't show consideration, how do I know you care? What's the point? It's like the lowest bar, being kind, being kind. And what I've learned is the more marginalized you are, the less kind people think that they need to be to you, AKA the less care they think they need to give to you. And sometimes this is, I'm not attracted to you, so I can be kind and be a bully. I'm not attracted to you, so I'm indifferent about kindness to you. I don't think about it. I'm not doing anything mean to you, but I'm not thinking about being kind. And so many times, kindness, chivalry in particular, is a performance and it's not innately in somebody. Somebody is performing kindness or chivalry in order to give off an image that is not innately in them. And I think it's important for us to cultivate kindness in us. Like, be kind to people, like, want to be kind to people. Can you cultivate that? That's another conversation, but can you cultivate kindness, or just innately in somebody and they can't change it? Is it their normal temperament to just be mean? I know some people who I feel like their normal, natural temperament is to be mean. And then when you look at, you know, pets, different personality of pets, they can be, some of them can be more squeamish and shy or mean and not friendly and da 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 da, even without any kind of trauma causing them to be that. But anyway, a lot of times people are performing chivalry and kindness in order to get something, and not necessarily to get sex, even though that's a part of it, but to get something to impress you so you can be my girlfriend, because you being my girlfriend puts me on a status. It gives me status. And so because of that, a lot of times people who do not fit a beauty standards, who are, on the marginal end of, you know, attractiveness or desirability, I think that I think people don't treat them kind because they don't have to. There won't be any consequences. Whereas if you have somebody who is stereotypically beautiful, who is, one of those traditional beauties, slim, whatever the thing, they're not fat, they're not dark skinned, they're not black, they're not trans, they're not whatever. Um, whatever they are, they perform femininity, their beauty is respectable. When they have that, people care. There's some type of pushback. I even I even see in the Cassie conversation, men, not all of them, the ones that outside of the men who are defending, um, I see these sprinkles of men saying, "Oh man, how do you fumble that beautiful woman? How do you fumble her?" As if she wasn't beautiful, they could get. The silent part is if she's not beautiful, if she's not that gorgeous, then it's almost, oh, I can understand because I just was fucking her. I don't care about her. And so, in my experience as a trans woman, I feel that a lot where men don't feel like they need to be intentionally kind. Um, and I see it in other demographics too, not just trans folks, but other demographic of women who don't fit beauty standards. Recently, I am doing the swipe thing. Left, left, right, 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 left, left, right, right, right. And I see this guy, he has a gorgeous face. And I'm like, oh, I swipe right. We match. So what it does, it gives us a notification that this person said yes, this person matches. Da 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 da. It actually flabbergasts them. Like it actually throws people's mind off. Recently, there's a person going viral, Ms.Netta. She's feeding her man Charles these beautiful home cooked meals, and she sits it out in front of the camera and calls him in, and he sits down and eating the food. Charles, your food is ready. She's one of those home cooking old school women. And so you see her doing this, and she is not traditionally attractive.
Okay, you guys, Charles' lunch is ready. Happy Tuesday, y'all. This is what I got today. I made loaded baked potato, T-bone steaks with bell pepper, onions, and mushrooms. And you got some garlic bread. Are y'all ready? We got a twist to it today. Let's go. Ready? Charles! Your lunch is ready. Here it comes, y'all. You can eat the food.
Good Lord.
That's lunch.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good lunch.
Yeah, sure is.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on now. Hold on. Hold your horses. You're moving too fast. Okay, today we gonna say grace, okay? You ready?
All right.
God, thank you for the food that he is about to receive in his body. Yes, Lord. In Jesus' will, amen.
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 Oh yeah. God bless the person who cooked it too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up. Okay. Well, see what you got. That's gonna be extra love, extra good food.
I see.
Yeah. Yes, honey. And that steak gonna fall off the bone just like it's supposed to fall off the bone. Just like this weight falling off these bones, that steak gonna fall off the bone too. You don't need no knife. No knife for my steak. You just need a fork. Oh my God, look at that. Yeah.
Yep. Grab the bone.
All that good stuff. You might get drunk, but I put some alcohol in it. But yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, you might get drunk. Thank y'all for watching.
You know, some people are saying she looked like Bill Cosby. Some people are saying, is this a man? Is this a woman? They're questioning her gender identity. And if she's trans, it's like, you know, because it's like, whoa, like this man is getting on camera with this person. So it blows their mind that a man could be this open with a trans woman, if this is a trans woman, and this proud enough to get on camera and be all happy with this woman cooking him a meal. And if she's not trans, just the fact that she is not traditionally beautiful, you know, it's a gag. And so it's making her go viral at this moment. And so when we see people who we don't deem attractive, because the silent part is we don't deem them to be worthy. That's why you see in the comments sprinkled in, but I can't get jokingly, but I can't get a text back. But I can't find a man, but I can't keep a man. Oh, I can't even get, the jokes is I'm not this bad looking. That's the silent part. They're not saying this. The silent part is I'm not as bad looking as her, and she got a man. You see it on the 600-pound life. The assumption always is, oh, nobody likes fat girls. Nobody likes fat people. But every time you watch one of them shows, honey, they got a man wiping their tails, washing them off, cleaning them, and cooking for them, and being with them. Now, don't mean it's always a healthy relationship, but they always got a man. And so you see in the comments, but I can't get anybody, I can't get a first date. I can't get a text back. I can't get a call back or whatever. Because people expect other people to not be kind. They don't see somebody being kind or being attracted or caring for somebody who they don't feel is attractive. You feel what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know. There is a level of kindness that I have to have in my relationships, and that's romantic or anything. We have to care about each other. That's just what it is. We have to be kind to each other.
I make it easy to love me. I make it easy to care for me. I make it easy to share all your world with me. And if you have the best of both worlds,